Australia's newest Chinese pickups look suspiciously American. The new Foton Tunland V9 blends American full-size truck styling into a sleek mid-size package. Foton relaunches in Australia after an earlier failed 2012 debut. Tunland V7 and V9 pickups use a mild hybrid turbodiesel engine. Both trucks mimic design cues from the Ford F-150 and Ram 1500. Australians have always had a soft spot for mid-size pickups, which remain the country's best-selling vehicles by a wide margin. So when Chinese automakers spotted the opportunity, they moved fast to challenge longtime favorites like the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux with a flurry of new models. One of the many contenders, Foton, which has just rolled out its Tunland truck in Australia, sporting a design that seems to have borrowed a few too many pages from the playbook of American full-size pickups, and not just one, but two of them. The Tunland first surfaced in 2011, but this latest generation appeared in 2023. The range splits into two versions, the V7 and the V9, called the Mars 7 and Mars 9 in China, each with its own front-end design. Foton describes the V7 as built for work, and the V9 as built for adventure. The entry-level V7 sports headlights and taillights that bear a strong resemblance to those of the Ford F-150, while the sculpted side profile gives off Toyota Hilux energy. It also carries a huge grille, a raised hood, and broad rear haunches reminiscent of the Ford Ranger Raptor. Things get more blatant with the Tunland V9. Its face looks unmistakably like that of a Ram 1500, so much so that a Ram badge would not seem out of place. The side and tail treatments echo the V7's, though the V9 gains bolt-on wheel arch extensions and a sports bar. Inside, both trucks take a step away from workhorse territory. Perceived cabin quality leans toward the premium end, with a 12.3-inch digital instrument panel, a 14.6-inch touchscreen, and leather upholstery all standard. Foton also fits a full ADAS suite. The flagship V9 S4x4 takes things up a notch with heated and ventilated seats, heated outboard rear seats, a 256-color ambient lighting, dual-zone AC, wireless charging, and a panoramic sunroof. Both versions share the same footprint, 5,617 mm long, with a 3,355 mm wheelbase, 240 mm of ground clearance, and a tray measuring 1,577 mm in length. However, the V9 is slightly wider at 2,090 mm, 82.3 inches, due to the extra plastic cladding. Built on a traditional ladder frame chassis, the V7 uses leaf springs at the rear, while the V9 adopts a multi-link setup for improved ride comfort. Each can tow up to 3,500 kilograms, with payloads ranging between 995 kilograms and 1,115 kilograms depending on trim, pretty much in line with rivals in the mid-size truck segment. Power comes from a 2.0-liter four-cylinder turbodiesel equipped with a mild hybrid 48V system. Developed in collaboration with UK engineering firm Ricardo, the engine produces 161 horsepower, 120 kilowatts per 163 horsepower, and 450 Nm, 332 lb-ft of torque. Drive is handled by a ZF 8-speed automatic. All variants except the base V7 use a four-wheel drive layout, while that entry model sticks with rear-wheel drive. The Tunland marks Foton's return to the Australian market after a less successful attempt back in 2012. Pricing starts at $39,990 and rises to $42,990 for the V7, while the more upmarket V9 ranges between $45,990 and $49,990. The pricing puts it firmly in reach of buyers watching their budgets. Foton joins a growing group of Chinese challengers already on sale down under, including the GWM Cannon Ute, Jack T9, MGU9, and BYD Shark 6. Each is vying for attention in a fiercely loyal market long ruled by the Ford Ranger, Toyota Hilux, Mitsubishi Triton, Isuzu D-Max, Mazda BT50, Volkswagen Amarok, and the upcoming Nissan Navara.
you.